Hello everyone and welcome to our channel.
In today's video, we're here at the Paris Las Vegas Hotel and Casino where we'll be having brunch at Cheri Rooftop.
We previously tried to visit Cheri during our most recent stay at the Paris, but due to emergency maintenance, our reservation was unfortunately canceled. So that being said, we're excited to finally check them out. We simply love a fancy smancy brunch.
It's true, we are definitely brunch gays.
In fact, some of our favorite Las Vegas brunches have been had here at the Paris, and we're curious to see if Cheri will be added to that list.
As always, we'll provide you with our honest thoughts and opinions on whether or not we think that Cheri Rooftop's brunch service is worth checking out, or if you're better off heading to Mon Ami Gabi.
Don't go anywhere. We've got so much to show you on today's episode of James and Paul Try It All. Seriously, this place is completely set up for social media, as you can clearly tell. You've got the faux plants and the lights and the sign, just like every other good social media friendly place. So hopefully that also means the food's gonna be really beautiful and hopefully equally tasty.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Okay, friends, we have been seated here at our table at Cheri Rooftop. Right behind me, we have a glorious view of the Bellagio and the Las Vegas Strip, so it's already, the atmosphere is fantastic.
When you think of brunch, you think of the quintessential brunch. You got a nice little rooftop. You've got a beautiful bar that's serving up cocktails. This is quintessential brunch in Las Vegas, and I am here for it.
We've got so much to show you. We hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I think we're gonna enjoy this brunch. Don't go anywhere.
Now that brings me to get to our first stop, which is the cocktails. Now, I know that a lot of you have asked about mocktail options and we don't show them often enough, so I decided to actually go with one of their mocktail options.
That was the nice way of saying we're luscious.
I mean, I wanted to go with something that's just not alcohol to start my day. So we're gonna go ahead with the Lavender Sky. The Lavender Sky is going to be lavender, fresh lemonade, and lavender flower, which is beautifully presented. Let's give it a sip. Wow. So this is basically just a lavender lemonade, but if you love the taste of lavender, this is perfect for you.
Now they have a nice assortment of cocktails, but honestly, today is our last day in Vegas and I'm just feeling kind of simple. So I decided to go with a classic mimosa. You can't go wrong with a mimosa at brunch. Orange juice, champagne, you know what, what's not to love? Let's give it a little taste. Give it a cute little raspberry.
I think the raspberry is adorable.
Tart. All right, cheers. Classic. Again, orange juice, champagne. If you've had a mimosa, you likely know what this tastes like. I'm not angry at that though. It's a well-balanced mimosa, good amount of champagne from what I can taste. I'm pretty happy. Cheers. And on that note, our appetizers have arrived. Now we've gone for two things that I think we're just gonna absolutely love. One of which being escargot, which is our favorite. Every French restaurant, we have to get escargot. But this is the one here that I want to start with. And this is really what was one of the things that sold me on wanting to come to Cheri and what makes me think we're gonna really love this restaurant. This is their grilled blueberry bread. So this is gonna be served with cream cheese butter, blueberry syrup, berries, and mint. I'm gonna go ahead and start by grabbing one of these pieces on the end, but we're gonna put a nice dollop of the cream cheese butter. Oh, that's sexy, I can't even lie. Oh my God. The Maillard reaction on that, because it's been griddled, is just wonderful. It's crispy on the outside, absolutely soft and sweet on the inside. The blueberry has a wonderful flavor. The cream cheese butter is rich, so good. It has a little bit of salt to it, I love it. I don't know why more restaurants don't grill blueberry muffins and things like that, because we recently encountered that at Blueberry Hill and it was life-changing. I've never had a grilled blueberry anything, and now that's how I want to just, whenever I make blueberry muffins at home, and I do have my own blueberry muffin recipe, now I just want to always throw it on a flat top.
As James said, I could definitely feel the grill that was done.
Oh, I should have put extra blueberries on top. Why didn't I think of that?
Extra blueberries on top, why not? Less talking, more eating.
You're just going with your hands, you beast.
Divine. divine. Now, we're gonna move on to our next appetizer, which is the escargot. One thing I wanna point out about the escargot here at Cheri is they keep it in the shell. I have never pulled it out of the shell before. I'm usually used to it with a little puff pastry on top. Now our server said to go in from the middle. Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
That is so garlicky and buttery.
No, the amount of garlic and butter that's in there, oh. Bon appetit.
Is that as good as it looks?
Oh my God, yes. This is the perfect way to start off a brunch, and I am totally here for it.
It has been a very long time since I've had escargot in the shell. There we go. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of this beautiful baguette and I'm gonna dip it into the garlic butter. That's divine. The baguette is crispy and crunchy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. Wonderful flavor. The garlic butter is strong. So much parsley and garlic. All right, now for the little escargot. Absolutely cooked perfectly. No complaints. If you enjoy escargot, try it. If you've never had escargot, try it. This is a mess cut.
We are gonna finish up our starters, and we will be back when our entrees arrive. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with our main courses after these messages. We want to extend our sincerest thanks to Catherine and Gary for their recent donation to the channel via our PayPal. All funds donated do go back into keeping the channel running, and this wouldn't be possible without support from viewers like you. If you would like to donate to the channel, why not leave a super thanks? Or you can scan the QR code on the screen for our PayPal. Once again, we thank all of you for your support and for making this channel possible.
Hi everyone, we really hope you're enjoying today's video. If you are, be sure and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring that cute little bell icon for notifications. Each week we're gonna bring you more Las Vegas hotel reviews, attraction reviews, restaurant reviews, and a whole lot more. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate you, we love you, and it means the world to us. All right, our entrees have arrived. Now, I have gone with the quintessential brunch entree, and that is the Eggs Benedict. You've got your Canadian bacon, poached eggs, your hollandaise sauce on top of an English muffin. Looks like some paprika and some chives. It's also served with a crispy potato cake. Let's go straight for down the middle. And it looks like there's a beautiful poached egg there. We got some gooey yolk. Wonderful. Hollandaise sauce looks rich and buttery and eggy, thick cut Canadian bacon, crispy English muffin. Let's give it a taste. Ooh, that Canadian bacon's very good. It's got a great smoky flavor to it. The hollandaise is wonderful. The egg is perfectly poached. It's a classic, of course, take on Benedict. There's nothing mind-blowing about it, nothing incredibly unique, but it's a classic done very well. It's what I like to refer to as exceptional generic. When it comes to like hash browns, French fries, things like that, I'm a toddler. I cover them in ketchup normally. However, we're gonna do it the refined adult way. We're gonna pretend that we're classy. Let's go without the ketchup. Oh, it is very crispy. Reminds me of a latke. That's seasoned beautifully. The potatoes inside are soft and pillowy, but the outside is crispy, crunchy. That's really, really good.
Now, we couldn't come to a French brunch without going with something quintessentially French, so I decided to go with the croque madame. Now, this is going to be French ham, Gruyere cheese, country white bread, Mornay sauce, and it's topped with a sunny side egg. Oh, that Mornay is thick.
Thick with two C's?
Thick with two C's. Oh. All the flavors come together. They're well balanced. I'm definitely getting the Gruyere, the ham, everything that should go into a croque madame. Let's tuck into this egg here. Now this is a perfectly cooked sunny side egg. Let's grab a bite. The runny yolk makes all the difference. You need that runny yolk to soften everything up and just create a perfectly balanced bite.
I'm gonna go ahead and try the croque madame. This should, in theory, be delicious, so let's find out. It's a big bite. That's so good. It's a symphony of flavors. It all works really well together. It's really well done. The little chive bits on top, I think kind of really just throw it over the top for me. This is a huge croque madame and it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. No complaints, no regrets.
Let's go ahead and bust into the second Benedict here. Okay, eggy, yolky goodness, ham, English muffin, what's not to love? What's selling it for me is the very thick Canadian bacon here. James said it's exceptional generic. I would probably say I'm liking this slightly more than the croque madame. There's nothing wrong with the croque madame. It was still delicious, but I would say that out of these two that we've had, I actually prefer the Eggs Benedict a little bit more. Let's take a bite of the crispy hash brown. Now, as a fan of hash browns, I think their outer crisp is perfect. The inner part reminds me of a latke. You cannot go wrong with the Eggs Benedict dish.
Coming up next, we've got one of their signature items. This is their creme brulee French toast. We've got some French toast here. Looks like, very thick caramelized top, berries, butter, some maple syrup. So we're just gonna do a little syrup pour there. Just kind of all over, make sure everything's got a good smattering. Oh, it's so fluffy. So fluffy! All right, let's give it a taste. I don't think it's mind-blowing. It's French toast. I'm not getting a lot of the creme brulee aspect here myself right now. Maybe I'm missing something. It's hard to say. There's a good amount of seasoning though, like cinnamon, spice. It's tasty. So if you enjoy French toast, there's nothing wrong with this. It's very soft. The butter in the middle really kind of sits over the top. So I definitely think go heavy on that butter, as you should with any good French food. Let's try it with a little bit of berries. The berries really also sit over the top. All in all, I think it's good. But so far, I think the croque madame is my favorite. This is good if you want something sweet. I don't think it's as good as we were led to believe it is, but again, not bad. Would I call it exceptional and generic? No. Would I call it exceptional? Absolutely not. It's definitely unique in its own right, but I will say it's not mind-blowing. I wouldn't get it again on a return visit.
So in the midst of trying all our food, I totally spaced and forgot to go over the duck fat fries. I can already say they're seasoned well just by visual appearance. Let's go ahead and grab a bite. I've always just been a big fan of anything fried in duck fat. It just adds an extra layer of rich flavor. And I can, go grab. This was an additional cost because with the croque madame, it is served just as the croque madame with a little mini salad. So I did pay the extra cost to get the duck fat fries served with it. I would suggest if you want something that's just kind of savory and something to go with your croque madame, ask them to sub it out for some duck fat fries. I'm not mad at these at all.
We're gonna finish up everything we've got here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with our final thoughts here very shortly.
All right, everyone. Now we have just finished up our brunch here at Cheri Rooftop.
We had a great time. I would absolutely recommend Cheri for brunch. As we said, some things were not maybe as good as we were hoping, but they weren't bad.
No, nothing was bad. And again, sometimes we might just be a little overly critical and just have picky taste.
Yeah, so really, we always encourage you to formulate your own opinions. These videos are really just meant to help you decide if this is something you want to potentially check out for yourself.
And as I was saying about the croque madame, I mean, concept on paper, I thought it was gonna blow my socks off, but I actually liked the Eggs Benedict a little bit more.
Right, I liked the croque madame. I thought that was better than the Eggs Benedict in my mind. So again, it is personal taste. The escargot was to die for.
Oh my God, it was the first time I did escargot trying to pull it out of a shell, which I have to give them props on that because normally I'm just used to it just already being deshelled.
Every single time I kept thinking of the scene in Pretty Woman as he was going to dig the escargot out and the grilled blueberry bread.
Oh my God.
Chef's kiss. That was just mind-blowingly delicious. We also felt that it was very reasonably priced for what you're getting. The view of the Bellagio, the beautiful atmosphere, the well-prepared food. For everything all together, the 3 entrees, the 2 appetizers, and the 2 drinks, we paid about $150. It was just under $150. It is, in our mind, I think, just as good as Mon Ami Gabi, Eiffel Tower's brunch, Alexa's brunch. It fits in perfectly with the rest of the dining here at Paris.
And I do have to say this about Paris. Paris seems to be a very brunchy resort.
I love the restaurant offerings here at
God.
Paris. It's it's definitely my favorite of the Caesars properties when it comes to food. On that note, my friends, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider hitting that like button. It really helps us out. YouTube will then push that video out to more people just like you, and that's how we get seen by more people. So please do us a solid, hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Again, that will help us be seen by more viewers just like you and help our channel grow. While you're at it, don't forget to ring that cute little bell icon for notifications whenever a new episode of James and Paul Try It All is released every single Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Because each week we're gonna bring you more Las Vegas, more travel destinations such as cruising, theme parks, and anywhere in the US and beyond.
On that note, we do want to say thank you so much for all of your support to the channel. And until next time, have a great one.
Have a great one, guys. We'll see you next week.
At the price I'm paying for this stock, Mr. Morse, you are going to be a very rich man.
I'm rich enough. I just want to head my shipyard.
Slippery little suckers.
It happens all the time.